Okay, guys, let's talk a bit about manifesting again. Um, this one is about owning your reality, own your stuff, right? So, what does it really mean? Uh, you create the idea with manifesting, deliberate manifesting, is that you create 100% your reality. That's not 99, that's 100. So, you create good stuff, but also shitty stuff, right? And most people think like, yeah, well, this job I have, this house I have, perfect, right? But the girlfriend I have, she's just a mess, or something like, whatever, right? And it can be anything. But when you start to think and believe that you create 100% reality, you have to also be honest with yourself and acknowledge yourself that you also create a less beautiful things, right? And where I'm going with that, of course, we came here under certain agreements. You have to deal in the beginning with certain circumstances that you could not, you know, you had to take for granted, right? You grow up with certain parents, you grow up in a certain country, uh, etc., etc. But that's part of another agreement, and an astrology chart, like an astrologer like me can have a look in the chart and have a bit of a look what is what are you on the soul level here in terms of archetypes are willing to explore for transformational work. But that's given, and then from there, just say, okay, this is my starting point, and now it's up to me to boost my to boost myself in any direction of the 3D that I desire. It's now up to me, right? So if you create difficult life circumstances, challenging life circumstances, there's perfection in imperfection. In imperfection. So within that seemingly imperfection, there's something to be learned, what we call contrast. It brings up negative emotions that wants to be come to the surface from your unconscious program and be transformed. So at every given moment you experience something as negative, that means thus that you're willing to, wanting to have a better life, and you see that this is this not enjoyable creates a new desire to something new. So you can the desire to something new, something else is perfect, but you also want to do the transformational work, because you can desire something and do not do the transformational work. You pretty much pulling yourself apart and efforting yourself to all kind of direction, because the life lesson that needs to be learned that has not been learned, and you have the desire that wants to get somewhere. I mean, the universe just presenting some sort of negative emotion that wants to be transformed. If you do not the transformational work, then you cannot become another vibrational match, and you cannot change your reality experience. So all the negative emotions through the within the imperfection of your creation is if you want to look at. So the ego often says like, let's forget about this negative emotion today. I'm too busy with doing the things that I think I should be doing. Let's not waste any time on, I'm in a hurry. I have my to-do list today. Your to-do list is pretty much following up your highest excitement every day, and just comes up what comes up in terms of negativity, and you transform that, and that's how you keep the transformational engine going and keep leveling up. So every encounter during the day can serve for so many reasons towards your positive desired version. So the negative and positive, they live in that world, some people say duality, Bashar say trinity, because it's just always pendling between the positive and negative, and you find a midpoint, so to speak, trinity. But this is the reality experience, because how can we grow in a positive direction if we have nothing to as a contrast to grow from, right? I mean, if there's no negative, how can you grow more positive? What is the where does it refer to, right? Um, God and the devil, whatever. So the art is to find that peace and that that you also create that the negative life circumstances, and if you transform them, you see that positive in a negative, and if you create positive, you'll enjoy the positive. So whatever you're manifesting as in today, it's always can be used served for your personal growth. So don't fight the universe. Don't argue with the universal creations around you. Accept them for they is, even if they're extremely challenging sometimes. I say this quite cool, but some phases are like so intense. It gets you to your knees. But there's also the gift, because there's also all the potential for growth. So never forget that wherever you are, even if it's a harsh circumstances, that harshment can be transformed. So you can see that the universe actually want to make a quantum leap with you, but you have to see it. You have to want to see that, and the ego is sometimes a bit resistance, persistence. So try to integrate everything as a creation, as a co-creation of you and your higher mind, and start dialoguing with your creation in the outside world, and and from the conscious and unconscious. So it's a bit of a trinity thing here, and this is how you transform yourself to your ideal life. So here are a few thoughts about learning to own your reality. I hope it helps.